Alright guys, let's see how we can solve another question from the chapter 4 Meriam textbook, Engineering Mechanics. And in this frame, we need to determine the magnitude of the pin force at point A. So as always, we're going to start with the free body diagram. And what I'm going to do in here is that I'm going to draw the free body diagram for the member ABC. So that's going to be something like this. And we have a pin at point A. As we discussed, we're going to consider one horizontal component and one vertical component for point A, which is our pin. Let's just call our X and Y in here too. We have another pin at point B, which is attached to member BD. And we can figure out the member BD is actually a two-force member, meaning the force that we're going to have in this member would be along the line that connects B to D. We can just consider this direction for now. I'm going to call this FBD. And if our calculation we get this force negative, that shows that the direction is actually in the opposite direction. And we have a pulley attached to point C, and we have a cable that goes around this pulley, and the cable is attached to a weight of 800 pounds. So we already have the force 800 pounds. So this will be our tension, which is 800 pounds. Keep in mind that this is not a mass, it's a weight, so you don't need to multiply this by G. And since it's a single cable that goes around, the other side is going to have the same tension, which is 800 pounds. And as I mentioned, we have a radius for this pulley, so we cannot neglect the radius of this pulley. One thing that we need to keep in mind in the dimensions in the question, we can see that these two are in foot. This one is inches, and we know 1 foot is equal to 12 inches. So if we just want to be consistent with all the dimensions, this radius needs to be divided by 12 too, which is going to be 3/4 or 1.75. So this radius that we're going to have in here is actually 0.75 foot. So always watch for the units. And now we can use our equilibrium equation. We have sum of all forces in x equals 0, sum of all forces in y equals 0, and we're going to have one moment equation, meaning we can find up to 3 unknowns since we have 3 equations. And if we look at the question, we can see that we have 3 unknowns, ay, ax, and the FBD. So we should be able to find all the unknowns in here. We're going to start with our moment equation because we have the most unknowns at point A. So if we just start with the moment about point A counterclockwise positive as always, we should be able to find the FBD. But if we want to use the 2D shortcut that we discussed over and over, FBD is if we resolve the FBD, it's going to be these two forces. For that, we need to figure out this angle here. We can call it alpha. And our alpha would be what we have in here. So if we just look at this right triangle, we can see that the tangent of alpha would be the opposite over at the adjacent, 3 divided by 4. Let's just calculate the alpha. So we just have to find the tangent inverse of 3 divided by 4 or 0.75. That's going to give us 36.9 degrees. And now we can find the vertical component of FBD. So first of all, the moment about point A would be in this direction. So it's a clockwise moment, so negative FBD, we're going to have sine of alpha, sine of 36.9. That's going to be this one. So this is FBD sine of 36.9 degrees. And the other one would be cosine, the horizontal component. So that's pretty much for FBD. We have two 800 forces. Let's just go with the horizontal one first. As we can see, this moment is going to be clockwise as well. So negative 800. The distance, it would be the vertical distance to the line of action from A, which is what we have in here. So basically would be the radius of the pulley, which is 0.75. And we have the moment of the horizontal tension in the cable. This one's counterclockwise, so this will be positive 800. And the distance, again, we're gonna have the vertical distance from A to the line of action, which would be 4 plus 4 plus 0.75. So we're gonna have 8.75. and this will be equal to 0, so we should be able to find FBD in here. So we can factor 800 in here, so it will be 800 times 8 divided by sine of 36.9. Oh, one thing I forgot in here, I forgot the distance for this one. So that would be the force, and the distance would be what we have from here to here, which is 4. So we're missing 1 4 here, which is gonna come in here. So this will be canceled. So we're gonna have 1600 divided by one thing we can do for the angle, we also know that the hypotenuse here would be 5 because we have 3, 4, and if we do the Pythagorean theorem, the hypotenuse would be 5. So sine of that value would be 0.6. So we can just put 0.6 in here. We're going to get more accurate answer in here. So if we do 1600 divided by 0.6, we're going to get 2,667 pounds for FBD, and we have two more equations, sum of all forces in x equals 0. We're going to have AX, we're going to have one of the 800 ones, and we're going to have the FBD, the x component of FBD, which would be cosine of that angle. So this one we're going to have 0.8 or 4 divided by 4 equals 0. So now we can find AX. So this times 0.8 minus 800, and since it's going to go to the other side, it will be positive, so 1333.3 pounds. That would be our AX. And we have one more equation, sum of all forces in y equals 0. We're going to have AY, we're going to have one of the 800s and the y component of FBD. So 2667, this time will be the sine, or 0.6 minus another 800 equals 0. And we can find AY in here. So 2667 times 0.6 minus 800. And that's going to go to the other side. So it will be negative 800 pounds. That shows that our AY is not upward, which is what we assume. So it will be downward. And if we just want to find the magnitude, we're going to have the square root of AX squared plus AY squared. So basically the square root of 1333 squared plus 800 squared. And let's see what we get. So the square root of 1333 squared plus 800. And this is going to give us 1554.6 pounds. And the direction would be somewhere in here because that was our AX. We figured that AY is in this direction, and this is going to be our A. And yeah, that's the final answer for this question. Hope everything was clear. Let me know if you guys have any questions. You guys take care. I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one.